So tonight, we're going to dig into an event that many people see as just a religious festival, but we're going to look at it a little differently. We're going to strip away the mythology and get right into the mechanics of Mahashivaratri. Think of it as a powerful, practical opportunity, a yearly system reset for your own biology, offered up by nature itself.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're just a puppet of your past? You know, driven by habits, anxieties, and just mental junk that you can't seem to shake off? It's kind of like a computer that's running on old, buggy software. It's constantly just reacting based on old programming instead of making a fresh choice in the now.
Well, in yogic science, that software has a name: karma. But listen, this isn't about good versus bad or some kind of divine punishment. It's much simpler. It's just memory. You've got genetic memory from your ancestors, you've got evolutionary memory from our animal past, and of course, all the memories from your own life. All that data put together dictates your behavior, and that's what makes you react compulsively. So, how do you update the software? Well, it turns out nature actually gives us a window once a year to do a hard reset. And that brings us right to the core mechanics of Mahashivaratri, a special night where natural forces give us a unique physiological advantage to do exactly that. Now, this isn't some random mystical thing. It's actual physics. On this specific night, the way the sun, moon, and earth line up creates a unique gravitational pull, especially on the northern hemisphere. And since your body is about 70% water, that very same force that creates massive ocean tides also generates a subtle but really powerful upsurge of energy inside your own system. It literally pulls your energy upward. Okay, so what's the big deal about this upward surge of energy? To really get that, we need to unpack the word Shiva, but not as a deity with a trident, but as a fundamental concept about the cosmos itself. And what's absolutely fascinating is that modern cosmology totally agrees with ancient yogic science on this. Over 95% of the entire universe isn't stars, or planets, or galaxies, or anything at all. It's what we call dark matter, or dark energy. It's basically nothing. It's empty space. And that's exactly what Shiva means in this context. That which is not. It's the vast, silent, empty void that holds all of creation within it. And Mahashivaratri, being the darkest night of the month, gives us the perfect environment to experience that source of creation, instead of just being distracted by the creation itself. So you've got this cosmic energy surge happening on the darkest night of the year. But how do you actually receive it? How do you tap into it? This is where our unique human physiology comes in. Our own bodies can become a kind of cosmic antenna. You know, the single most important evolutionary leap for us humans was when we went from a horizontal spine to a vertical one. For animals, a horizontal spine is perfect for survival. But for us, standing upright allowed for this explosive brain growth, and crucially, it lets our spine function like an antenna, a perfect conduit for energy to move upwards. So here's the absolute key takeaway. On this one night, if you lie down, if your spine is horizontal, that natural energy upsurge is just wasted. It goes nowhere. But if you keep your spine erect, if you stay vertical, you are actively cooperating with this natural force. You become a perfect antenna, allowing that energy to travel right up your spinal column and activate parts of your brain that might otherwise lie dormant. Okay, so that's the theory. That's the why. But how do you actually do it? What's the plan? Well, this is basically the user manual for the night, a clear, actionable protocol to get the most out of this incredible natural phenomenon. The night is broken up into 4 phases. From sunset to about 9 p.m., it's all about stabilizing. Just get your body ready, sit with a stable posture. From 9 to midnight, you'll feel the energy start to intensify, and you have to maintain that strict vertical spine. Now, the toughest part is from midnight to 3 a.m. Your mind is going to get bored, it's going to want a distraction. You have to push through that, because the real prize is from 3 a.m. to sunrise. That's the Brahma Muhurta, when your system is primed and most receptive for the biggest impact. Look, it really all boils down to 3 simple, non-negotiable rules. First, you fast. Digestion takes up a massive amount of your body's energy. You want that energy in your brain, not your gut. Second, you stay vertical, from sunset all the way to sunrise, no exceptions. And third, you stay awake and you stay inward. That means 0 external distractions. And this part is absolutely critical. Trying to stay awake by watching movies or scrolling on your phone is completely useless. The light from the screens actually tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, and it shuts down the very hormonal functions you're trying to activate. Talking, socializing, even lying down for just 1 minute, it breaks the circuit. You have to be a still, vertical, and silent antenna for the whole night.
So, if you actually do this, if you follow the protocol, what's the real payoff? Why would you go through all this trouble? Well, this brings us right back to our original problem, that outdated software running your life.
The benefit is profound. That intense surge of energy, when you channel it correctly, works like a system defrag for your brain, or even like formatting a hard drive. It literally shakes up the rigid neurological pathways of your compulsive habits and patterns. It doesn't erase your memory, but what it does is it loosens the grip of your past programming.
And that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? You don't magically become a saint overnight, you just become free. You get back the ability to choose how you act, consciously, instead of just reacting compulsively based on all your old baggage. It's a profound liberation from your own past, offered up once a year by the cosmos itself. The only question is, will you use it?